I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. Hey, it's Jessica Sittimer, the Green Light Coach, and I help you get more work, better work, or different work. And you are watching Jess Gets Real. For Sarah Jessica Parker, and I don't know how she does it, no one could believe everything she did.
I don't know how you do it.
I don't know how you do it.
I don't know how she does it.
Instead of sleeping, I do the list. Number 1, take Emily to school. Number 2, keep my head above water at work. Number 3, spend more time with Richard. 4, the kids. Kindergarten bake sale. Christmas lights. Birthday party.
She had her lists, her lack of sleep, but eventually, when she created boundaries, she really did have it all. Now you could say, Jessica, let's get real. That's a movie. But I will argue that you really can have it all if you let go of the expectations of how having it all looks. Create boundaries and avoid unrealistic goals. First, let's discuss what I mean about having it all. I mean having what you value in life, whether it be a job you're passionate about, a spouse, kids, hobbies, travel, adventures, exercise, shopping, philanthropy, recycling, everything. Everything within realistic goals. And by that, I mean, don't say I want it all to be a stay-at-home mom and an A-list studio cinematographer, because an A-list cinematographer gets work that takes you away from home, so you can't stay home with the kids. That doesn't mean you can't find a solution for being an excellent mom, having quality time with your kids, and still be an A-list cinematographer. Having it all comes with a few requirements. 1, excellent communication skills, especially with your family, which can include spouse, parents, children. Be honest about what you want and your plan to achieve it. Be sure before you get married to someone, you are on the same page. My first love made it very clear that he wanted a wife who was going to give him children and raise them at home, cooking meals and taking care of the house. I made it very clear that I planned to be an actress. That would not have made for a successful marriage. Also, when communicating to someone you want to marry about your work, they see what your career is like now, how much time it takes, how often you're around, the ups and downs of being in and out of work, but do they truly understand the potential of what your career can be? A pilot's wife or an army wife understands her husband will be gone for long periods of time. She accepts that and adjusts for it. If you work predominantly in town on small indie gigs, does your significant other understand that when your dream comes to fruition, that may mean that you are out of town, perhaps the country, for months at a time? They must agree that their role is to support your dream as much as you do theirs. To have it all means coming up with solution-based plans for the future. Who knows, in 10 years we could have pods that transport us from LA to New York in 45 minutes. But if not, we have Skype. And perhaps your commitment to your supportive spouse is no matter how tired you feel, you get on Skype and give her a big smile and listen to her tell you about her day every night before you go to sleep. The second thing you need to be able to do to have it all is ask for help. That might mean paying for a personal assistant or asking your parents to babysit for your kids. Having it all does not mean you have to do it all. Doing it all creates burnout. Now, in the beginning, help may have a price tag on it which you can't afford, in which case you must think outside of the box. Maybe get a bartering system going in your community. And the third thing in having it all is that having it all doesn't necessarily mean having it all right now. Once you're clear on what you want, prioritize. If health is important, make time for your workout. If 2 years later you have kids, lifting them up and down and chasing them around will be your workout. And then once they're tall enough to be recognized by the Xbox, you can all do that speed skating and dance party together. Believe me, you'll be sore in places you didn't know you had muscles. Now, take a deep breath and close your eyes. Imagine you're going way up into the sky, past the clouds, into a larger realm that sends you speeding into the future and gently places you down on the ground 5 years from now. So it's 5 years from now and you have it all. Where are you at this moment in time? What do you see around you? Who are the people there, or are you alone? What sounds do you hear? Are people talking around you? To you? Are there any smells associated with where you are? Any tastes? What are the thoughts you're thinking about standing in this place knowing you truly have it all? How does it feel? Are you peaceful, stressed, energized? Now imagine someone walks up to you and says, "I don't know how you do it." What is your response to the person? How do you do it? Now, imagine you're being transported back in time, back to now, back to where you are right now. Take another deep breath and open your eyes. You can do this closed eye exercise over and over again until you have answers from that place in your unconscious, that place that knows in your instincts, that knows that you will do it. Now I want to hear from you. What does having it all mean to you? Write it in the comments below. Did you enjoy this video? If so, subscribe to this channel and share it with your friends. And if you want even more insights and to keep up with where and when I'm speaking, go over to thegreenlightcoach.com and sign up for my newsletter. And remember, you are a piece of the puzzle that makes entertainment, and entertainment moves the world, so the world needs you. I love that every time I start singing, like I look up to the microphone as if like I'm singing like in my own soundstage. Hey! Hey!